Once upon a time, in a quaint village settled amidst rolling hills, there lived a notorious thief named Emeka. His reputation preceded him, and the mere mention of his name sent shivers down the spines of the villagers. Emeka was no ordinary thief. He was cunning, audacious, and had a penchant for stealing from the wealthiest households. The village of Nkoso was a close-knit community where everyone knew each other's business. Yet, Emeka managed to elude capture time and again. His nimble feet danced across rooftops, and his shadowy figure slipped through the narrow alleyways like smoke. The villagers whispered tales of his daring escapades, and children played games pretending to be the elusive thief. Chief Okonkwo, the village head, had grown tired of Emeka's antics. He convened an emergency meeting at the central square, where the villagers gathered. The air was thick with tension as Chief Okonkwo addressed the crowd. "Fellow villagers," he began, "we cannot allow this thief to continue plundering our homes. Our hard-earned possessions vanish into thin air, and our sense of security wanes. It's time we put an end to Emeka's reign of theft." The villagers nodded in agreement, their eyes darting around, suspecting each other. But Emeka remained elusive, always one step ahead. His hideout was a secret known only to the moon and the stars. Some claimed he had made a pact with the spirits of the forest, granting him supernatural abilities. One moonless night, as the village slept, Emeka struck again. He infiltrated the home of Madame Nkechi, the wealthiest merchant in Nkoso. Her house was a treasure trove of gold coins, silks, and precious gems. Emeka moved silently, avoiding creaky floorboards, until he stood before the massive wooden chest that held Madame Nkechi's fortune. But fate had other plans. As Emeka reached for the chest's lock, a soft voice echoed through the room. "Stop right there, thief." Startled, Emeka spun around to find a young girl standing in the moonlight. She was no older than 17, her eyes wide with determination. "Who are you?" Emeka demanded. The girl squared her shoulders. "I am Adama, daughter of Madame Nkechi. You won't steal from my family tonight." Emeka hesitated. He had never encountered such bravery. "Why do you care?" he asked. Adama's gaze bore into his soul. "Because I know your story, Emeka. You were once an orphan, hungry and desperate. But stealing won't fill the void in your heart. Let me help you find a better path." Emeka's resolve wavered. Could redemption be within reach? He lowered his hands, releasing the chest's lock. "Why would you help me?" Adama smiled. "Because every thief has a story. Perhaps yours can change." And so, Adama and Emeka formed an unlikely alliance. Together, they unraveled the mysteries of Emeka's past, the loss of his parents, the hunger that drove him to thievery, and the yearning for acceptance. Adama taught him compassion, and Emeka discovered that stealing wasn't the only way to survive. Word spread through Nkoso. The notorious thief had turned over a new leaf. Emeka returned stolen goods, apologized to the villagers, and helped rebuild what he had once torn apart. The village forgave him, and Chief Okonkwo declared a feast in his honor. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Emeka stood before the baobab tree, surrounded by laughter and music. Adama, now his closest friend, whispered, "You're no longer a thief, Emeka. You're a hero." And so the tale of the village notorious thief transformed into a story of redemption, friendship and the power of second chances, a legacy that would echo through Nkoso for generations to come.